वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा आंगिकं भुवनं यस्य वाचिकं सर्ववाङ्मयम् आहार्यं चन्द्रतारादि तं नुमः सात्विकं शिवं गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
Thank you, Narayani. With that, we start our today's class, and today we are going to complete the class, the 12th chapter, sorry, and with the Guru Vandana. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. My salutations to our Guru Timmappa sir and his Guru Swami Paramarthanandaji. With their blessings, we start today's class, and we are coming to the end of Gita Dhyanam, the praise for Bhagavad Gita. There are how many verses in Gita Dhyanam? Can anyone tell me?
9 verses.
9.
Very good.
9.
So today, correct. So today is the 9th verse, and Anand Kulkarni from Belgaum, he will explain us, chant first and explain us this verse. Go ahead, Anand. Is he there joined? I don't think so. Okay. We will then let us go ahead and start the chanting of 10 verses and come back for Anand. Daivik, you are ready?
Sir?
Daivik, are you ready? Go ahead, Daivik.
Davik's there, but I'm not able to hear him.
Daivik, you unmute.
He's unmuted, sir.
Sir, he's unmuted, but we can't hear him.
Okay. Let us wait. He will, maybe some disturbance. Daivik, remove that mic. I think sometimes that headphone and mic will be problem. Daivik, are you there?
Sir, Daivik is there, but then we can't hear him.
The thing he's talking, this happened like last class also, right?
For whom?
No, at the end also, and for I think when Ishita was chanting the shlokas also it happened. They were unmute and speaking. That's but that's not the problem, because technically it's a technical issue.
Yeah, so we will go to then Daivik will come back. You just log out and log in again. We'll go ahead, okay?
That does happens when the device has some mic problem.
No problem, Daivik. We will come back. You just try to log out and log in again. Okay? Sometimes it happens. I can't hear you. Okay? We will come back. So children, we are in 12th chapter of Bhakti Yoga. Okay? It's the end of the which Shatakam? Can you tell me?
Upasana Yoga. Madhyama Shatakam.
Correct. Madhyama Shatkam. And we are completing the 12th chapter. We have done 10 chapter from this Shatkam, and the next chapter also will be from Madhyama Shatkam. Verses we have completed till now.
Sir, we at 17.
17.
Right. 17 verses. And last time Mahadev explained this 16th verse, which explains how the devotee, the Param Bhakta is. And this specific verse, which says devotee is independent, pure, resourceful, efficient, impartial, undisturbed, and renouncer of all actions. And this is exactly what your mother does for you. She will take care of the child. She will do all the work at home as well as her office if she's going. And she will be not complaining anything. And she doesn't want anyone's praise also. This is exactly what a mother does to the entire family. Same is the Param Bhakta, the devotee to Lord Vishnu. Akshita explained the 17th verse, and in this verse we saw the devotee's much more qualities, like he doesn't have any griefs or he doesn't show any griefs. He might have inside feeling of grief, but he doesn't show it on the face. Same way, he doesn't show too much joy also. Neither he has so many desires nor he has hates for anyone. And he is same in the good as well as the evil time. He is dear to Lord Vishnu. This is like, you know, a thermometer and a thermostat. Do you know the difference between thermometer and thermostat? Anyone?
So what is a thermostat?
Yeah. So anyone else can tell what is thermostat?
Sir, thermometer is something that we use to like check temperature, but a thermostat is something that controls temperature.
Exactly. Control temperature. So a devotee, what they said in the last verse, he controls everything. He doesn't show like a thermometer. Every time the temperature goes up, outside temperature goes up, thermometer goes up. If outside temperature is cool, it will come down. It doesn't vary like this. Like a AC, we have a thermostat. You keep a temperature at 70 degrees Celsius, it will be at 70 degrees only. It won't go up, it won't go down. Like in the iron also, you have a thermostat. If the temperature goes above it, it will stop. And if it goes below, it will again start heating. So it mainly controls. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
David?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, good. Wait a minute. So we will go back to your words.
Yes, sir.
Even Anand has joined. Anand, can you start with you? Can I start with you, Anand?
Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Am Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tagdatena Manasa Pashyanti Am Yogino यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Salutations to Lord Vishnu, whom Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra and Vayu praise through divine hymns, whom the singers of Samaveda invoke through the Veda with their limbs, Pada, Krama and Upanishads, whom the wise see with a contemplative mind directed towards him, and whose limit even Devas and Asuras do not know. The purpose of the Gita Jnana Shlokas. They inform us of the greatness of Bhagavad Gita. They glorify Lord Krishna, who will teach us the Gita. They help us invoke Bhakti and Shraddha. Chanting them in the beginning purifies our mind in preparation for the Gita. Let us see the meanings. Tasmai Devaya Namaha. prostrations, namaskara to that Lord. Yam Stunvanti, who is worshipped by Brahma, Varunendra, Rudra, Marutaha. All the deities like Brahma, Varuna, Indra and Marut. Divyaistavaihi, through divine hymns, sacred songs and prayers. Here we should realize the greatness of the Supreme Lord Vishnu, who is worshipped by all the gods themselves, including our Creator Lord Brahma. Samagaha Gayanti. Samaveda is in musical form, hence the Vedikas sing the glories of the Lord. Vedahi, the Lord is also praised through all the four Vedas. Saangapada Kramopanishadai, also through all the secondary scriptures like the Krama Upanishads. Yogina yam pashyanti, the great gnanis, the enlightened meditators see the Lord in their inner mind. Manasa tagdatena, as their mind is concentrated on the Lord. Dhyana vastita, in this state of meditation, yam pashyanti, the yogis perceive the Lord inside as existing within them, while normal devotees see the Lord outside. Here we understand the Advaita nature of the Lord, that the Atma within each of us is none other than the Paramatma himself. Yasyam tam na vidu, whose limit is not known by even Sura Asura Gana, the gods, Suras, the demigods, Asuras, and the leaders of armies, Ganaha. Devaya Tasmai Namaha, to that all pervading, all inclusive, all knowing, eternal God, I offer my salutations. Thank you, Hari Om.
Hari Om, Anant. Very nicely you have explained in details, and with this thing we have completed the Dhyana Shloka. All the 9 Dhyana Shlokas. Maybe next class we will start with another series of mantras, and I'll allow it accordingly. Thank you very much. This explains what is Advaita. You got that principle of Advaita. Dvaita means two. God is there and I am here. But as very nicely you explained that the yogis, those who have understood, like Arjuna, after all the questions were answered, he understood. That's why he's sitting down and telling, oh Lord, you are not just Krishna to me, my friend. You are the all-encompassing universal form. And yogis understand that it is not, Paramatma is not somewhere sitting outside, he's sitting within us. Okay? That understanding is the highest understanding. That knowledge is the highest knowledge. And once we understand this, that is it. That is the moksha part. So you will not hate anyone, right? If God is within you and God has made everyone, he is there in every friend, every person, even in the enemies, God is there. So you will not have any hate. So that is what is the knowledge given by Bhagavad Gita. Daivik, can you chant the 10 verses for us today? Daivik, again your sound is gone.
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Nahi deha brita shakyam yaktum karmanyasheshatah yastu karma palatyagi satyagityavidiyate anishtamishtam mishram cha त्रिविधं कर्मणः फलं भवत्यत्यागिनां प्रेत्य
न तु सन्न्यासिनां क्वचित् पञ्चैतानि महाबाहो कारणानि निबोध मे साङ्ख्ये कृतान्ते प्रोक्तानि सिद्धये सर्वकर्मणाम् तत्र यस्य नाहं कृतो भावो बुद्धिर्यस्य न लिप्यते हत्वापि स इमान् लोकान् न हन्ति न निबध्यते ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं परिज्ञाता त्रिविधः कर्म चोदना कारणं कर्म कर्तेति त्रिविधः कर्म संग्रहः ज्ञानं कर्म च कर्ता च त्रिदैव गुणभेदतः प्रोच्यते गुणसङ्ख्याने यथावत् शृणुतान्यपि सर्वभूतेषु एनैकं भावमव्ययमीक्षते अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकम्. Thank you, sir.
Hari Om, thank you. And you can see in this last verse that this knowledge, which I was also discussing, the knowledge of non-dual self, the imperishable Brahman, or the Lord Vishnu, who is undivided. He is there in every one of us, in every being, as well as non-living being. He is there in the stool, in the chair, in the table, everywhere. Because he is the creator, he is the sustainer, and he is the destroyer of everything. He takes different forms. So with that, we already discussed last 16th and 17th verse we have done. We were here, we have to be thermostat. We don't have to be thermometer. Because if the surroundings is not good, you cannot become bad person. If the surrounding is not conducive to you, you try to change yourself. Okay, but don't, if someone says, for example, a bully in the school says something to you, don't take it and become angry like a thermometer. Don't raise your temperature, but be a thermostat. Don't get affected unnecessarily. That is the mantra for you when you go to schools. Today, I think Pragnya will explain us Guru Vandana. This is the topic from Guru Purnima. We had missed it. If Pragnya is there, may I request Pragnya to start her topic, please?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Namaste to all. On the auspicious day of Vedavyasa Jayanti, I have been granted the great opportunity to talk about Guru Vandana. This would be a great time to offer our salutations to all our gurus and mentors out there. I hope you like the presentation. Guru in Sanskrit means teacher, spiritual master, and mentor. Vandana means salutations. Guru Vandana in all means salutations to the teacher. It is an expression of love, gratitude, and reverence towards the teacher. It is celebrated so that the students acknowledge the role played by their teachers in shaping their lives and honor them. The concept of the Guru is as old as the humanity itself. Guru does not mean a teacher imparting formal training, but a person who contributes to the overall development and learning of an individual. Thus, our great Sanatana Dharma tradition has been enriched by the Guru Sishya relationship. Here are some beautiful examples from our scriptures and Puranas. Firstly, Lord Rama's most loyal disciple Hanuman taught the essence of Ramanmritam. His greatness lay in his relationship with his Lord. Lord Krishna gave us the Bhagavad Gita, thanks to his devoted and most trusted disciple Arjuna. Saint Ramakrishna Paramahamsa gave to the world Swami Vivekananda, who in turn gave to the world the Ramakrishna mission, embodying the soul of India. Saint Tyagaraja, an avatar of sage Valmiki, composed hundreds of soulful kritis in the praise of God. 2 kritis refer to the Guru's role in guiding the seeker on the right path. The first kriti is about how the saint of Tiruvayur sings and how one is trapped in the jungle of desire can come out of it with the help of the right Guru. In the second kriti, Sri Narada Muni Guru Raya Ganti, Tyagaraja explains how Satguru Smaranam helps to free one of ignorance. Saint Tyagaraja also says that however learned and good a person might be, life would be meaningless without the guidance of a Satguru. So on this holy day of Guru Purnima, I would like to pay my respects to all my gurus who till today have continued to help me become who I am now. I'm truly grateful to this. I hope you can all relate to this too. Thank you. Hari Om. Dhanyavad.
Thank you so much, Pragnya. And it was an excellent presentation. As always you do. You put 100% of your efforts. Very nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
So, thank you so much. So, we'll move to our 18th verse today. And so awaited Raghav, will you please explain us after chanting this verse?
Namaskaram sir and everyone. Thanks Sachin sir for giving me this opportunity. So today I will be presenting the verse 12.18 in this class. So all of you please repeat after me. Samah Shatro cha Mitre cha
Tamah Shatru cha Mitre cha
Tatha Manapamanayoho
Tatamanapamanayuhu
Shite Kshana Sukha Dukkheshu
Toshnashu
Samah Sangha Vivarjitah.
Samasanga
So the meaning of this verse is that a pure devotee is same towards his friends and foes as well as in honor and dishonor. He is the same in cold and heat as well as comfort and discomfort, and he is free from attachment. So the meaning of this is, in this verse there is indirectly a link of Vishwarupa Ishvara Bhakti, as in so. To acquire these qualities, we need to understand that God is in every creature, even in our laptop and in us also. So He is in every creature. So if we are hating our enemies, so it means that we are hating the God. So we should be equal to all of the people, because inside everyone there is God. Thank you.
Excellent, Raghav, excellent. So what Raghav tried to explain us is, we should not hate anyone. But children, it is difficult in today's world. There will be enemies, isn't it? And how can you love your enemy? Like India has some enemy and the armies, they start loving the other army. It's not possible, correct? But what I would suggest is, let us not make any more enemies first. And let us reduce the enemies. That is the first step to not have any hate. So like even in our daily food, some children would like to eat some things and something they hate. So let us start accepting things. Let us accept the cold as well as the heat. Let us accept the victory and the defeat as similar as it is. Okay, sometimes you not come first in the class, you might come second or third. It's okay, it's not defeat, it's that you're participating in it. Okay, so and one simple way to understand this is just like the shock observers in a car. So any good car like this one, it can go very difficult roads, but the passenger within will not affect the bumps, humps or the ditches, because there is shock observer in the car. Very good one. Same way, this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, the understanding of the Bhagavad Gita gives us the shock observers in our life. Anything up and down, you will go in the same way. Anything hot and cold, you will go in the same way. Any honor and dishonor, we will not get affected by it. So remember this verse is very important. Today, our little Vedika, she will explain us story of Guruvayur temple. Go ahead, Vedika.
Namaste. Today I am going to talk about Guruvayur temple. Guruvayur temple is a Hindu temple dedicated to the Lord Guruvayurappan, four-armed form of the Lord Vishnu, located in the town of Guruvayur in Kerala, India. It is one of the most important places worship Hindus in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and it is often referred to as Baluka Vaikunda, that is, holy abode of Vishnu on earth. The deity is Vishnu worshipped in the form of his avatar Krishna. The central icon is a four-armed standing Vishnu carrying the corn Panchajanya, the discus, Sudarshana Chakra, the mace, cow modaki, and a lotus with holy basil garland. This image represents the majestic form Vishnu has revealed to Krishna's parents Vasudeva and Devaki around the time of Krishna's birth. Hari Om.
Excellent, Vedika, excellent. So beautifully you have prepared and very boldly you have kept the video on and also explained us so well.
Thank you, sir.
So let us go. This is a story of Guruvayur temple. In our series of temples, we take each class one new temple, right? But today we have two temples to describe, and I will hand over it to Sarayu. Sarayu, you are ready?
Yes, uncle, I'm ready.
Just a minute, I will give this to.
Uncle, I think you have the PPT, or can I share it?
Yeah, you share it. You share it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes, uncle. Just a minute. Uncle, am I visible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Share your PPT, no?
Yes, uncle, I'm sharing it. Just a second. It's loading.
Our little Vedika is only in 3rd standard and so beautifully she has presented it, isn't it?
Uncle, is the screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah, visible. Go ahead.
Yes, uncle. Just a second.
Make it full screen.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
Hari Om, everybody. I'm Sarayu, and today I'm going to talk about the Tanjavur temple, which is located, the Brihadeshwara temple, which is located in Tanjavur. So I hope you have all heard about this temple. So this temple is located in Tanjavur. It has very good scriptures and sculptures of dance. So Bharatnatyam was mainly is a main dance form here. Every dance form is also there. Every scripture of every dance form is there, but the main Bharatnatyam comes from Brihadeshwara temple, which is located in Tanjavur. So Tanjavur is also called as Tanjore. As according to the dance, there is a style also called as Tanjavur. There are many various styles in dance. Like I am also learning dance. I'm learning Tanjavur style dance. There is Mysore style dance, Pandanallur style dance, and many more. I'm learning Tanjavur style dance. Tanjavur style dance is where the two Tanjavur brothers have created this dance form, and it is a Tamil-based dance form, Bharatnatyam. So I'm learning Tanjavur style. So yeah, let's look at this slide. So Tanjavur is also called Tanjore, and it is located in Tamil Nadu. It is the 11th biggest city in Tamil Nadu. So basically, there are many cities in Tamil Nadu, and this is one of the 11th biggest city. And Tanjavur is an important center of South Indian religion, art, and architecture. So, as I told you, the religion, art. So, art is basically of there are many sculptures. As you can see, everything is they have like they have carved those rocks into the temple, and they have made sculptures using those carvings. So the architecture is a very beautiful. Is the most beautiful thing in this temple, and most of the great living Chola temples, which are UNESCO World Heritage Monuments, are located all around Tanjavur, and Brihadeshwara temple is one of them. So Brihadeshwara temple, also known as the Peruvadayar Kovil, locally known as Tanjil Periyal Kovil. It also has a Tamil name called Tanjai Periyar Kovil. Kovil means temple in Tamil, and also called Rajarajeshwaram. It's a South Hindu Dravidian style temple dedicated to God Shiva, located in south bank of Kaveri River in Tanjavur, Tamil Nadu, India. So it is located in the bank of Kaveri. As you can see the Nataraja Vigraha here, Nataraja is the god who is located in the temple, and Nataraja is worshipped here. Sorry. Yeah, Nataraja is worshipped here. So Nataraja is the god of Bharatnatyam. So since Nataraja is the god of Bharatnatyam, he had danced very well, and he is also known as the god of dance. So every time when we perform a dance form, we pray to first. There is like a photo or statue of Lord Nataraja, and then we start the dance form. So it is one of the largest Hindu temples and an exemplary example of a fully realized Tamil architecture. So as I told you, the architecture is completely filled with the sculptures of dance, music, the old Cholas or the rulers like Cholas and many more. Cholas, the Mysore Rajas, all were dynasties. Chola dynasty is one of them. Yeah. It is an example of a fully realized Tamil architecture. It is also called as Dakshina Meru, Meru of the South, built by Chola Emperor Rajaraja I between 1003 and 1010 CE. The temple is a part of UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Great Living Chola Temple, along with the Chola Dynasty era Gangaikonda Cholapuram Temple and Airavateswaram Temple, that is about 70 kilometers, 43 miles, and 40 kilometers, 25 miles to its northeast respectively. So you might have heard of these people, Gangaru, Arasaru, and Cholas. These people used to rule our old Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. They used to rule all these places. So Cholas, the Great Living Chola Temple means the Cholas had built this Brihadeshwara temple. Yeah. So the location of this temple. This temple is located in the city of Tanjavur, about 350 kilometers, like 220 miles southwest of Chennai. This city is connected daily to other major cities by the network of Indian Railways, Tamil Nadu bus services, and the national highways 67, 45C, and 226 extension. The nearest airport with regular services is Tiruchirappalli International Airport, about 55 kilometers. So the location of this temple is in Chennai. It is very nearly located near the Indian Railways, Tamil Nadu, National Highway 67, 45C, 226 and 226 extension. So it's about 55 kilometers away from the Tiruchirappalli International Airport. The city and the temple through inland are uh, are at the start of Kaveri River Delta, thus with access to the Bay of Bengal and through it the Indian Ocean. Along with the temples, the Tamil people completed the first major irrigation network in the 11th century for agriculture, for movement of goods, and to control the water flow through the urban center. So here, the temple starts at the Kaveri River Delta. This has a connection with the Bay of Bengal through the Indian Ocean. So along with the temples, the Tamil people also completed their irrigation network in the 11th century here. So the location tells all about this, and the urban center. The control of water flow through, also goes through the urban center. Yeah. So let's see about the history of the temple. So let's see about the history of the temple. A spectrum of Hindu temple styles continued to develop from the 5th to the 9th century over the Chalukya era, rule as evidenced in Aihole, Badami, and Pattadkal. And then with the Pallava era as witnessed at Mammalapuram and the other monuments. So as I told you about the Ganga and Cholas, Chalukyas and Pallavas were also ruling Karnataka and some places in the South India. So these people only were ruling the South India. Yeah, and the Chalukyas had built Aihole, Badami, and Pattadkal. These are very historical and beautiful places in Karnataka. And then Pallavas built Mammalapuram and other monuments. Thereafter, between 850 and 1280, Cholas emerged as the dominant dynasty. So Cholas had emerged their dynasty. The early Chola period saw a greater emphasis on securing their geopolitical boundaries and less emphasis on architecture. In the 10th century, within the Chola Empire emerged features such as multi-faced columns with projecting square capitals. So there were square capitals in this place. There were projecting square capitals. So each and every place has a capital. As India states have capital, these places like Chalukya's place used to have a capital. Pallavas place used to have a capital, as the same Cholas also had a capital. So the Chola Empire emerged, means their kingdom got emerged, means it got closed. This stages George Michael signaled the start of the new Chola style. This South Indian style is most fully realized both in the scale and detail in the Brihadeshwara temple built between 1003 and 1010 by the Chola king Rajaraja I. So he's also called as Rajaraja Chola. This is the history of the Brihadeshwara temple, and as you can see in the right side picture, there is sculptures of Lakshmi and Narasimha, and there are sculptures also of three devatas in the below picture. So there are many pictures which are carved by rocks. So this is all about the Brihadeshwara temple in Tanjavur. I have learnt about this the Brihadeshwara temple which is located in Tanjavur in my dance junior exam theory. So this has helped me a lot. Thank you, Uncle, for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. I'll just go to my screen.
Sarayu Didi, if you don't mind, so can I say something?
I'm not able to hear you.
Didi, if you don't mind, so can I say something?
Yeah. Go ahead. Say.
Just next time, please get your presentation a little shorter.
because it was a very long presentation. So
Yeah,
sorry.
we tried to make it shorter, but
Yeah, but the information is more about the temple. The temple is a very big temple. So I tried to make it as much short as possible.
actually it was a bigger presentation, Raghav, you're right. She tried to condense it and she tried her full effort. It's very good, but we will keep it in mind. 5 minutes or 4 minutes presentation. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Good.
good, good, very good.
I'm sorry if I extended the time.
Your your point is well taken, Raghav. Good. Now we will have, I think, Madam also will be giving us the lessons for chanting. So Shivang, are you ready for this verse?
Sir, can I do it in next class?
Okay, then 1920th verse we will go to next class. Can we go to ma'am, and before that we will complete the story of Parshuram and Swastik. We will be in short in 3 to 4 minutes. You can complete this story. Okay, you have already made it well.
Okay, uncle. Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about the sixth avatar of Vishnu, Parashurama. But who is Parashuram? Will be the first question you may ask. Parashurama is the sixth avatar of Vishnu. He is also one of the 7 Chiranjeevis or immortals, said to come back at the end of Kali Yuga to teach Kalki. Even though he was born to the Brahmin class in the Hindu Varna system, he considered himself to be a Kshatriya Brahmin or warrior sage. He was born to pious sage Jamadagni and his wife Renuka. He was the youngest child in his family. Teenagehood. Parashuram was a great child and was loyal to his mother and father. This was when he was also called the one who killed his mother. In reality, even though he did kill his mother and 4 brothers, which was unacceptable in Sanatan Dharma, when his father allowed him any boon of his choice, he chose to resurrect his mother and 4 brothers without any memory of being killed by Parashuram. So he got remorse from the sin of killing his mother. This was also when his father was killed by the king, Kartavirya Arjun's son. Adulthood. Parashuram at this age took it upon his shoulders to punish the Kshatriya and show them a Kshatriya Brahman's power of rage. He did severe penance to Shiva, and when Shiva appeared before him, he asked him, "O God of destruction, grant me a weapon which will protect me as long as I hold it." So Shiva granted him an axe, which makes him unkillable while he holds it. This was when he earned the name Parashuram, or Ram with the axe. After obtaining his axe, he went on a Kshatriya mass murder, punishing the Kshatriya 21 times after finally stopping. And finally went into a silent neighborhood and is also known as the Guru of Bhishma, Dronacharya, Rukmi and Karna. And also Rukmi is a king that also participated in the Kaurava side of the Mahabharata war. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Swastik, you completed well within the time, and also you completed the topic very well. We will look forward for Dakshineshwara temple next time. Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
Tejashri, you have any question?
yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask, why did Parshuram kill his mother and his 4 brothers?
And the answer to that was, his mother, one day she went to collect some water for Jamadagni's yagna, but then she got attracted to a young man, but in reality he was the king of the Gandharas. So she sat there daydreaming until when she realized what time it was, and quickly started preparing the pot and getting water. But Jamadagni, being a powerful sage, already saw that forecoming. So So she asked the 4 brothers to kill her, but the 4 brothers deny, saying that they do not want to kill their mother. So, but Parashuram was not there because he was doing hunting in the forest. So when he comes back, he sees his brothers in stone. And here his mother lying there. Then when his father asks him, "Will you kill your mother?" He said yes. Then once he kills her, the following happens.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Good,
You're
good.
welcome.
Very well explained. So let us now take our learning little further and learn the chanting, because we are going to have the competition. So madam has taken all the efforts. Today she will teach us the next few shlokas. Okay, go ahead. Ma'am, over to you.
Yeah. Are you going to share the same slide or what I have shared with you?
Madam, what you have shared today to me, this slides, right?
Yeah. Yasman no dvijate loka. Okay. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Who is going to repeat the 15th shloka when I teach?
Ma'am, can I, Narayani?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, can I?
I think doctor should help me in this to select. Okay. Surya Kumar. Is that all right? Surya Kumar.
Ma'am, it's me, Vishnu.
Vishnu, is it? Okay. No, I see. I saw the name in there. Okay. Now the 15th shloka. Yasmano dvijate loko.
Yasmano divajate loko.
Dvijato. Dvijate.
Vijate loko.
Lokano dvijate jayaha.
Lokan divajate chayaha.
That's why first learn the wordings, then we will we'll learn the tune later. Okay, we'll teach the raga later. Yasman no dvijate loko.
Yasman o divjate loko.
Dvijate loko.
Dvijate loko.
Lokano
Lokano
dvijate chayaha.
dvijate chayaha.
Here you cannot split that one. That's why you should say lokano dvijate chayaha.
Lokano dvijate chayaha.
Harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi.
What ma'am?
Harsha marsha
Harsha marsha
bhayodvegaihi.
bhayodvegaihi.
Mukto yassa.
Mukto yascha.
See that yaha is there, that is visarga. If you have sakara in front of visarga, you have to replace visarga by half sakara. That is yassa. Mukto yassa.
Mukto yassa.
Chame priyaha.
Chame priyaha.
Now I'll teach you half line each. Okay. Yasmano dvijate loko.
Yasmano dvijate loko.
Lokano dvijate chayaha.
Lokano dvijate chayaha.
Harsha marsha bhayo dvegaihi.
Harsha marsha bhayo dvegaihi.
Harsha marsha. That's all. Don't make it a long vowel is not there. This is short one. Harsha marsha bhayo dvegaihi.
हर्षामर्ष भयोद्वेगैः
मुक्तो यस्य च मे प्रियः
मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः
there you should say mukto yes yaha. Next you have to say yes, yes, it is like that. Okay,
तो यश्च मे प्रियः
mukto yassa, only you just chant the only that portion. Mukto yassa
मुक्तो यस्य
me cha me priyaha.
च मे प्रियः
Okay, good. Now the next person, please.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Now I will teach you the whole line, you know, of the 15th shloka. Line 1, first line, full thing. Yasman no dvijate loko.
Yasmano dvijate loko.
See, Yasman no, N-N-O. See, English transliteration, you can see double N. That means you have to say Yasman no dvijate loko.
Yasmano dvijate loko.
Lokan no dvijate chayaha.
Lokan no dvijate chayah.
Harshamarcha bhayodvegaihi.
Harshamarsh bhayodvegaihi.
It is all one word, okay? You cannot pass or break the word. Harshamarcha bhayodvegaihi.
Harshamarsh bhayodvegaihi.
Very good. Mukto yassa cha me priyaha.
Mukto yah sacha me priyah.
It is yes, okay? Yaha, then instead of visarga, you should to say yes. Yes, okay? Okay. Next shloka. Who is the next person? Are you ready? Who is going to chant? Repeat.
Ma'am Shivang is next.
Next it's Shivang.
Okay. Anapeksha shuchir daksha. Can you chant the whole thing? Anapeksha. Repeat, please. I think there is some. Am I audible?
Ma'am, you're audible. He is not audible.
Okay. Then
You're audible.
next person, please.
Yes,
Will
ma'am.
give- Okay. Anapeksha shuchir daksha.
Anapeksha shuchir daksha.
Anapeksha. Okay.
Anapeksha
Shuchir daksha. Okay. Udasino gatavyatha. Vyathaha.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Udasino
Udasino
gatavyathaha.
gatavyataha.
No, don't make any change. Gatavyataha. Gatavyathaha.
Gatavyataha.
Tha is Mahaprana. Okay. Vyatha. Gatavyathaha.
Gatavyataha.
Tha. You say tha.
Gatavyataha.
I know tha. You know dha. Dha. Like that. You pronounce that tha.
Gatavyataha.
Vyatha. Okay, you can try. Okay. Okay. Sarvarambha parityagi. Sarvarambha.
Sarvarambha.
See, how did you pronounce bha? Same thing you have to pronounce gatavyatha. Okay, that is Mahaprana, aspirated one. Okay, sarvarambha parityagi. Wait, let me teach. Sarvarambha parityagi. Now, to go two together, we must pronounce it as one word. Okay, sarvarambha parityagi.
Sarvarambha parityagi.
Yo madbhaktas same priyaha.
Same priyaha.
Yo madbhaktas same priyaha.
Yo bhaktas same priyaha.
Here bhakta bha mahaprana you have to pronounce. Can you do that? Yo madbhaktas same priyaha.
Yo bha same priyaha.
Bhakta. Then repeat.
Yo bhakta same priyaha.
Madbhakta. Only just you pronounce that portion. Madbhakta.
Madbhakta.
Madbhaktas.
Madbhaktas.
That's all. Okay. Here Mahaprana you have to little more, you have to stress little more. Okay. Next person to chant in 16th shloka only. Let us repeat. Next person.
Ma'am, Daivik.
Okay. Daivik.
Ma'am, but I raised my hand.
Okay. Doctor uncle will tell us who is going to chant the next person. Okay. Going to take the next chance. Anapeksha shuchir daksha.
Anapechascha chuchitra.
Okay. Anapekshaha.
Anapeksha.
Anapekshash.
Anapekshash.
Madam, can you hear me? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
See, Daivik, you should raise your hand. There should be one discipline. We already have Kavin raised his hand, then Swastik, then Raghav. Okay? So one by one we'll go.
No problem, sir.
Okay, so raise your hand. So I will also make sure that you get a chance. Okay? Kavin, go ahead.
Kavin. Okay. Anapeksha shuchir daksha.
Anapeksha shujit daksha.
Anapekshash.
Anapekshash.
Shuchir daksha.
Shujit daksha.
Udasino.
Udasino.
Gatavyatha.
Gatavyataha.
Vyatha.
Vyataha.
Very good. Gatavyatha.
Gatavyataha.
Sarvarambha.
Sarvarambha.
Parityagi.
Parityagi.
Sarvarambha parityagi.
Sarvarambha parityagi.
Yo madbhaktas.
Yo madbhaktas.
Same priyaha.
Same priyaha.
Yo madbhaktas same priyaha.
Yo madbhaktas same priyaha.
Very good. Perfect. Next person to learn chanting in the raga tune.
Madam Swastik.
Swastik. Okay.
Ma'am, can I chant the 16th verse?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Anapeksha shuchir daksha udasino gatarvyataha sarvarambhara bhaparityagi Yo madbhakta same priyaha.
See in the second line, Sarvarambha. Okay, Sarvarambha parityagi.
Sarvarambha parityagi.
Yo madbhakta same priyaha.
Yo madbhakta same priyaha.
Okay, the first line is Anapeksha shuchir daksha.
Anapeksha shuchir daksha.
Anapeksha
Anapeksha
shuchir daksha.
shuchir daksha.
Ksha, you should not elongate. It's short, no, and short vowel, no, at the end of the letter ksha, it is short one, not elongate.
Okay.
Long, not elongate. Okay. Okay. Now the next person. What? How much time is there? Okay, only 3 minutes. That means, okay. So shall we teach one more?
Yes, madam. Raghav is ready. The next one.
Okay.
Then Daivik. Then we'll stop.
Yes, yes. Raghav, shall we learn 17th verse?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yona vrushyati na dveshti.
Yona hrishyati na dveshti
Na shochati na kankshati.
na shochati na kankshati.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Bhaktimanya same priyaha.
Bhaktimanya sapne priyaha.
See here, manyaha. After that, manyaha, you have got that visarga. In front of visarga, if you have sakara, you have to replace visarga by half sakara. Bhaktimanyas. Okay. Bhaktimanyas same priyaha.
Bhaktimanya sapne priyaha.
Very good. Let me teach you the same shloka in tune. Yona vrushyati na dveshti.
Yona hrishyati na dveshti.
Don't elongate dveshti like that, okay? Yona vrushyati na dveshti.
Yona hrishyati na dveshti.
Na shochati na kankshati.
Na shochati na kankshati.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Bhaktimanya same priyaha.
Bhaktimanya me priyaha.
Okay. One more last person to chant the 17th shloka and then we'll stop.
Daivik, madam.
Daivik. Okay. Yo na vrushyati na dveshti.
Yona hrishyati na dveshti.
Na shochati na kankshati.
Na sochati na kankshati.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
See here, Shubha is Mahapran, okay? Aspirated one. Shubha shubha parityagi.
Shubha shubha parityagi.
Bhaktimanya same priyaha.
Bhaktimanya same priyaha.
Excellent. Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, next class we'll finish the remaining 3 shlokas. Hari Om. Thank you, children. Hari Om, sir. Namaste.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. And with this, we end our class. One of you, only one of you, please.
Can I?
Wait a
Sir,
minute.
can Roshan do it?
Where is Roshan?
Sir, I'm here. 1 minute.
Okay, slowly, all of us will chant after him. Okay, don't chant together, otherwise it jumbles up.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Roshan.
Om
पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय